What is up, everybody? My name is Corbin, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my August 2022 Blu-ray 4K collection update. I know that August wasn't really a huge month, and I'm actually going through a lot of my Blu-rays and trying to convert them to 4K. So some of these movies are like a no-brainer. Like, people have probably owned some of these 4Ks for years, but I've just picked them up. I do have a few new releases, a few Blu-rays, a few 4Ks, and actually two collection box sets. So, well, one box set and then another movie pack, if you will. But anyways, I haven't actually done a full-on Blu-ray 4K collection because I'm waiting to fill this entire shelf and also to get a better nerdy movie-centric area, because, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you get when you are an obsessed movie collector and you're also married. So you have to have your wife's things and your things, and that all comes with it. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, I'm gonna do Blu-rays. I got 3 of them in the month of August, and the first one is a new release, and it's Scott Derrickson's The Black Phone, starring Ethan Hawke. Just a really awesome thriller. I had no real expectation over this movie, and then a friend of mine convinced me to go with him to see it, and we both loved it. It was a great theater experience, just a great, tight, intense thriller that takes place in roughly one location. I think this is easily one of Blumhouse's best films, right next to Get Out. It's easily one of my favorites, and I look forward to watching it again in October. Next is a childhood favorite of mine, and that is National Treasure, starring good old Nicolas Cage. We all know and love him. I think this was on Amazon for like $5, so I had to pick this up. I always loved it, and I never owned it, and I didn't want to settle for Disney Plus because I prefer to have the physical copy as opposed to the digital copy, because, in my opinion, streaming always fails, and physical media, Lord willing, will not. This next one is a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. I'm not going to say that my wife bought it or she wanted it. I bought it because for some reason something possessed me to say that, hey, you should add this to the collection, and that's The Notebook. I like this movie. I like it enough to own it, to maybe watch it on Valentine's Day or something, or like for a date night or something like that. It's a good movie. It's decent. It's nothing spectacular. I'm a big Ryan Gosling fan, so I think that's part of it. And I also like to make fun of this movie sometimes too. So yeah, good movie overall. Now jumping into the 4Ks. This first one that I picked up, I actually have a local used movie store called Mega Replay, and that's basically where I get these 4Ks that should be way more expensive, and I get them for a decent price. But the first one that I picked up was Hunger Games: Catching Fire. This is my personal favorite Hunger Games film. I don't have any of the other ones on 4K. I got them all on Blu-ray back here, but I kind of wanted to collect them individually and get them on 4K, especially this one. I've actually seen this one on 4K, and it looks really awesome, so I was glad to get this for like $7.99. I thought it was worth it. The next one is Guardians of the Galaxy with that lovely slipcover. Again, I have this on Blu-ray. I'm trying to upgrade all of my MCU movies to 4K, and without spending 20, $25 on each, I just kind of wait for them to show up at Mega Replay so I can get them with the slipcover, because a lot of them actually do have the slipcover. And there are many times, like when I bought Doctor Strange right before Multiverse of Madness came out, like 2 days later at Mega Replay, they had one with the slipcover, and my OCD went through the roof. So, but yeah, this one is a really great Marvel film. Probably the one that's responsible for every other Marvel film feeling like they need to tell jokes every 30 seconds. But this is a great story, great characters, great action, and just a really good Marvel movie on its own. Next one is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I was actually excited to get this one because this slipcover is like really rare as well. I don't really like this one. I mean, I will watch it. I will watch it when I'm doing my Marvel binge, but it is one that I kind of look forward to the least. It was just one that I didn't really think was all that great. I know a lot of people love this one, so please don't cancel me on my first video. But this one is just, it's good. I'm glad I have it. I'm glad that I got it with the slipcover. I'm glad I got it in 4K as well. But it's just, yeah, not my favorite. This next one, we got the new recent Scream movie on 4K. I really like this one. I love this franchise. This is like my favorite horror franchise out there. I love how they make fun of all the horror movie tropes and things like that. And there's not really, in my opinion, a really bad Scream movie. I think all of them are good in their own way. They all have different elements that I like. Scream 3, I think, is the weakest, but this one was just really cool. It was a really cool theater experience because I actually saw this like 2-3 weeks later when it came out in theaters, and I was the only person in my theater, and the sound was cranked, and the theater usher actually was doing his rounds. Like if you see the theater usher going around making sure everything's in tip-top shape, he actually walked behind me, and it nearly scared me half to death because I was just that invested in the movie. So yeah, glad I got this one on 4K as well. Now we're getting into the movie packs and box sets. This first one that I got also at Mega Replay is the Predator 3 film collection. I got this for $14.99, so I thought, hey, that's worth it. And I got it like 2 days before they released Prey on Hulu. So I was like so excited to revisit these films and watch them again in preparation for, in my opinion, is one of the best Predator movies out there. But yeah, it's just a cool little simple set, and it doesn't have the terrible Predator movie that came out a few years ago, so I don't have to go to sleep knowing that that garbage is in my movie collection. And now, last but not least, this was a gift to me from my father-in-law for graduating film school. I actually graduate tomorrow as of today. So this was his gift to me, and that's the Ip Man complete 4-movie 4K set. I actually have not seen these movies, so the fact that he gifted them to me is really awesome. I'm really excited to check these out and just see how great they are. I've heard nothing but great things about these movies, and I'm really excited to own them and check them out sometime soon. Well, guys, that is it for my August collection update. Thank you guys so much for checking out on this video. I'd like to do more of these. I'd like to keep the momentum going and do one every month, but I'm not made of money, so every update may not be as huge as this one. But I look forward to doing more. I look forward to filling up this shelf and doing a full Blu-ray 4K collection review. If you guys want to keep up with me and my social media and collection updates, you can follow me on Instagram at The Movie Haul, which is down below right here. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I'll see you again soon.